Hi, my name's Olivia Galvin. So, as you can tell, I'm sitting in a car because it's warmer and it's less windy and just different things. Just to say, yesterday evening, about 20 past 7, I'll rewind it back. I'm 40 something and I've always been interested in the paranormal, the spiritual, whatever you want to call it. It all started I was born and I lived in my granny's house with my parents for a while. Or when I say a while, it could be a few years. Then, long story short, my other brother came along and we moved into a council house, which we ended up buying, and my dad owns it at the moment. So then my other brother and sister came along, so my parents couldn't really cope with 4 kids. So I was shipped to my granny's, which was about a mile and a half away, which was nice. I got to see my family, but not really involved because 4 kids was a bit much for them. And 2 of them were pretty close in age, and the other one was a bit older. Well, me and my brother, there's a year and a half or 2 years between us. Long story short, I used to hang out with my grannies a lot and my cousin Dennis and Paul, and there's a few others, Deirdre, Denise. There's a good few of them. Like, I have 42 first cousins and I'm the eldest on my mum's side. So at one point I had 16 aunties and 2 uncles, including, that's on both sides of the family, so a lot of relatives. So when I say my cousins, I'm not making them up, there's loads of them. Um, my uncle Dennis, not my cousin, my uncle on my Auntie Caramel's side, her husband, he used to make headstones and the surrounds around the grave. So me and Dennis used to go with him. He was contracted to clean the graves in County Offaly, is where I'm from, Tullamore. And we used to help them by cutting the grass and cleaning the headstones and trimming the bits around it. Never thought much of it until I came back to my granny's, and she was really. I am Roman Catholic, but I am very lapsed and I'm mostly spiritual. But I'll go into any church, synagogue, mosque, whatever, because I've been in them because I travel. Anyway, long story short, my gran had this big white kitchen parlour Bible, and I loved looking through it. I loved looking at the pictures. So it kind of started from there that I would sense things and kind of see things, but not until last night. Now, I'm 43 this year. Last night at 20 past 7, and no, it's not my tablets, 20 past 7, my sitting room window, before you get to it, there's the front door. And it's like someone rushed out the door, straight across the window, the other side of the house, and kept walking. Now, you have to come into our driveway to do that, so you have to be on our property. There was nobody. This man I saw, he was about 6 foot, if not a little bit more, not sure, maybe a little taller. Sorry, I keep looking around. He walked by really quickly across the window, and he had a grey kind of winter coat. Like, yeah, like the woolly winter coats you see. And he had a grey peak cap on, like what the farmers wear. So all I saw was this person with their head down, the coat up under the chin, and they're holding the hat. And I'm walking by the window really quick. And it was all grey, or like a black and white picture. Like you're watching a movie in black and white and someone just walks by really quick. Like a grey coat, grey peak cap, head down, and just going by really quick. Now, ever since then, which is not even a day yet, I've been hearing my name. My other half never calls me Olivia unless it's shouting to get my attention. It's mostly Liv, Liv. But it's weird that yesterday, all of a sudden, I see this person for the first time in the long length of time I've believed in the paranormal and spiritual reality. A house I lived in Lanesborough with my other half and the cat as well. It'll be 19 years since we moved into it. So for 15 years living in Lanesborough. 3 years before we moved, lights going on and off, telly going on and off, not necessarily doors but noises. At one point my other half was having lucid dreams that there was someone standing in the corner where the wardrobe used to be, waiting to get me. Now when he wasn't there, when he was working and I was there on my days off, or if I wasn't working either, or I was sick, it was like someone's going to grab your legs and pull you out of bed. Also at one point it was like someone was having naughty relations on me, and it wasn't my other half. I done research, and there's incubus and succubus, which are, how can I put the word, sex demons. But it came to the point where my other half literally was having a dream that he could see the person down by the wardrobe, and he jumped up, and he was still asleep, jumped up to protect me and said, "Get away from her, leave her alone, she's mine, get away, she's protected, she's mine." And proceeded to try and climb out the window after them, because they left the room and they just went around the wardrobe or through the wardrobe and tried to get out through the window. I had to get the place blessed. I had to contact someone in my group. I go to a mediumship circle since my mum died. It's my way of getting counselling, help, whatever you want to call it. And the group done a remote healing, because the night, probably 2 nights before that, they said, "Look, put a video, set up a camera and see if you can see anything," because we could hear things but we couldn't see anything. So I done that. I set up the video or the phone to record for 15 minutes. After about 5 minutes, well, I kind of guessed what 15 minutes was in time, so went in to check on it, and there was only 5 minutes of a video. I need to find that. The hairs on the top of my head are going up now. I can feel it. That there was just a flash there. That there was this kid about 6 or 7, so tall, long hair, kind of old school, like really, really far back. I don't know what timeline. And just literally comes like this. And then walks off. There's noises in the car. My imagination's going mad, but I'm grounded and protected. And ever since then, I recited this protection thing, because when I was in hospital, I thought I was going to die. So I wanted to protect myself from my operation, that I was getting my appendix out. So this is what I say every night since. Guardian angels, please send me 8 angels. Send me 1 angel to watch over and protect Mick, Vicky, Fee and Katie. 1 angel to watch over and protect Damien, Dina, Tobias, Aidan and the Bump. 1 to watch over Aisling. 1 to watch over Sean. 4 angels to stand at each corner of my house to guard it and protect it against evil spirits. Please only allow deceased relatives, other guardian angels and spirit guides to come through in vision and dreams and or by other means. Also keep this house grounded and protected until first daylight and or one of us wakes up in the morning. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. And when I'm saying so mote it be, I'm doing the circle of the cross in a circle, the cross in a circle. My camera's just flashed again. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to see back after explaining all this, because I'm hearing and seeing things, but I am grounded and protected. They can't harm me. So that's the story of my life, and seeing my first ghost at 7:20 last night. And the reason I know was because it was 10 minutes before Coronation Street. Or not Coronation Street. There was something else rostered for 7:30 that I put on the timer on the telly. And it was 10 minutes before that programme started. I don't know. What will I get from this? Will I hear it? Will I see it? Will anyone want to talk to me while I'm doing this? Because I saw 2 flashes. I'm just going to do something real quick.